Hey TGN, Magnitudex here again, and you're watching the Assassin's Creed Revelations show on TGN. Make sure you guys check out the link down below for the entire show for more Assassin's Creed Revelations beta, some trailers, and a little bit of a few other videos there that you guys can definitely check out that are pertaining to Revelations. But let's get started. We are playing some Deathmatch now. This is not easy Deathmatch. The big difference between the two modes is that Easy Deathmatch does not let you use any profile sets, so there is no abilities being used in that Easy Deathmatch. But when you are playing regular Deathmatch like I am here, you do use abilities. You're able to set up profile sets. So what I currently have in my profile set is under my L2 button I have my throwing knives, and under my R2 button I have my tripwire bomb. Now the one thing that I did notice about the tripwire bomb, it does take approximately 3 seconds to load up before you can actually use it. So you drop it on the ground and you hear a ticking noise, and after about 3 seconds or so it's ready to be fully effective, where it will actually stop somebody from killing you or stunning you. So the one thing that I've noticed is it's not very effective in these types of free-for-all matches. What you definitely want to do is use it in a game mode like Manhunt and Artifact Assault, or any other game modes that might come out for Revelations that we haven't been notified about. Because the one thing about the actual tripwire bomb is it will stop anybody. It will not stop just your pursuer. It's going to stop any player, any human player in the game. So it's not going to be affected by NPCs, but any human player, whether or not they're after you or not. So it's kind of useless. It can be triggered by anybody, and it kind of gets wasted in that sense. So what I do recommend is, like I did, I switched my profile set, and now all profile sets are switched in game. So no more going back into the loading screen. Everything is switched on the fly in the actual game. So it's pretty great. I really like the fact that the developers have heard our questions and heard our proposals to everything, and they allowed us to do something. Now you see me waiting off a little bit to take out this Sentinel persona. I was actually kind of waiting for my detection meter to load up, because as you guys know, the detection meter in Assassin's Creed Revelations is flipped, as opposed to Brotherhood. In Brotherhood you started at incognito, and as you made yourselves more obvious and more high profile to that person, then it would just slightly drop down over time until you get down to just a basic 50-point kill, or you would just lose it completely and open up a chase sequence. Now in Revelations, what has changed is you start out at discreet, so you get 100 points for discreet. Silent is 200 points, and then you can work your way up to incognito. So the longer you are in line of sight of your actual target, then the more points that you will earn. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You can earn your points back in case you're non-stealthy, but you can lose your points in the sense of if you really have to act very, very quickly in a situation, and you just simply cannot stick around somebody to just take them out for that purpose. So, and a lot of the things that I've been noticing about Deathmatch, I want to say Team Deathmatch, but it's called Deathmatch, but it's a very fast-paced game. Kill for kill, basically. You kill somebody, comes in and kills you right afterwards. Very, very fast-paced. There's really not much leniency in the fact that you can just kind of stand around and do whatever you please, and hopefully go for those high point streaks, 5 kills and 7 kill streaks. You can't really do that in this type of game mode, because you're gonna constantly find yourself being killed right after you kill somebody. So you kind of have to put up with that, and you have to really use your observation in this game, because there is only one particular persona of each person available, and there are no skin replicates, so no similar personas in the game. And the one thing that I actually liked that it did include is that a lot of the times when you got the poacher bonus in Brotherhood, you weren't really too sure about who the other person was going for that target, and you were like, okay, I just stole somebody's target, I poached it from them, but who was it? And then in this game it actually shows you that specific word above the person's head that they were poached. And it's actually pretty sweet, you know, like a lot of the animations and stun animations and kill animations are pretty good. They're fully customizable. On my personal channel I have about 4 or 5 videos already of Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I showcase, you know, like the menu system, how it's customizable. I'll showcase like a lot of the game modes. I think I have a manhunt game mode on there, some of the introductory sessions and things like that, so you guys can definitely, you know, check some of that stuff out. And the biggest thing right now, if you guys haven't noticed already, is you can not only kill NPCs, but you can also stun them. That's why you will see a lot of the NPCs kind of get stunned by me, you know, a lot of the times, because I freak out. I'm very paranoid that somebody or something is going for me constantly. So when that happens, I'm like, okay, who am I going for? Like, what am I doing? I gotta, you know, I'm paranoid. I don't know who's after me. I don't have a compass. I'm just listening to the whispers, and I get very, very agitated and paranoid at this point in the game, where I'm just kind of trying my best to pick out everybody. Now, right here, I was lucky enough that I was able to get that stun off right there, but I did get chained right there by somebody else, and they took me out. The prominent profile set right now is the default sets that they actually provide you in the game, so you're going to be primarily just using disguise and firecrackers, and you don't really get too much until later in the game. And you know, like I see one person here, I think his profile name is Sniper Fi. He actually has like smoke bombs in his arsenal and everything like that, mainly because he's a much higher level. And another thing that you'll notice that we're showcased here is the contested kills. Essentially, in Brotherhood, when you went kill for kill, or you went kill for stun, when you met up with your target or your pursuer, you were pretty much forced to the point where an assassination would always win out, and even though like you were ready for it, you were ready to stun that person, you had 0% chance of doing anything about it, and it felt as if you were pretty much just following the animations, and everything was pretty much just done for you. Like you had no choice as to what was going to happen. This is a little bit different in Revelations. What actually has changed is the fact that you can now use something called a contested kill, and a contested kill is actually when two people go for each other, you know, a pursuer and a target. So one person is going to go for the assassination, and if the person that is being attacked reacts in time and they are able to actually slam that stun button in time and quick enough, then what they'll do is cause a contested kill to occur. And you know, one person gets 150 points, the person that is assassinating, and the other person gets 100 points for getting a, you know, kind of like an honorable death, that they put up a fight against that person and were able to kind of, you know, hold them off a little bit, but they still died. So it's pretty darn good in that sense. Right here I pull off a nice little double stun, which was kind of crazy. I honestly don't know what I did right there. I just was smashing that stun button. And the one thing that I noticed in the beginning is, I don't know the persona's name, but the one person I ran up to and I tried to stun her, and it showed no stun icon above her head, but then it showed her, you know, after a little bit it showed her when she kind of went into high profile and she picked herself up. And right here, this is the contested kill. As you guys can see, I get 100 points and the other persona gets 150 points because I put up a fight, and I gave them a little bit of run for their money, as far as, you know, just I didn't go down without a fight. And so it's not too bad. But a deathmatch, you know, it's a 10-minute match. It's just kind of like a smaller map for a wanted style gameplay. It's all free for all, and you pretty much just kind of move around the map. You know, you have to look for one specific persona, so you're not going to be picking out the wrong persona by any means necessary. And the one thing I didn't notice is my screen kind of
1 minute remaining.
glitched it a little bit there. I don't know if it was just a glitch, but it is like a noise was made. I wasn't really sure what that was. I don't know if it's maybe because I got into first place, or something was activated or anything like that. It's the first time I seen it. If any of you actually know what happened right there, it'd be pretty sweet to know about that. Another thing that shows up at the bottom is your kill streak. So now you have your kill streak at the bottom. You know it's active, that you can actually get a nice little kill streak if you end up getting a kill right afterwards here. So I'm going to quickly walk up to this person. I know that they threw down a smoke bomb just to kind of disorient somebody, which ended up being my pursuer, but I still got the kill off. I got a nice little savior right there. I got a poacher, and I do believe I get my streak bonus of 250. And a lot of this stuff is, like I said, unlockable, and you have to earn those Abstergo credits at the end of every single match. So coming to an end, you know, about 5 seconds left in the game right here, I was able to get a nice little contested kill right at the end here where I got an honorable death, and I finished first. So it's not too bad for my first couple games on Deathmatch. It took a little bit of time to get used to it. I was actually pleasantly surprised that I wasn't getting roofed as much as I was getting roofed in the other games. But here it is. You guys can see the accolades. You know, I got the most kills and the highest score in the game, and you can see in the bottom right corner is a friend there. So anybody on my playlist, if they had a score in this game mode that I had beaten, then automatically I'm going to dare them to beat my score in the next match. So hopefully, you know, you guys enjoyed it. Check out the ACR beta show down in the description down below for TGN, and I'm Magnitudex signing out one more time.